Okay, we're continuing on how to do the feathering on this bird. I'm going to actually wood burn these feathers in, and I'm going to cut these out on the top, okay, just to make it a little more of a better look. So I'm going to do this side, and we're going to take our knife. Let me find a decent knife here. Now let me sharpen this up for a second, if you don't mind. We're going to do those feathers, and then when I'm done doing that, I'm going to start sanding it so I can start wood burning it. And sanding it's going to take some time. I said when you want to sand it, what you want to do is you want to use a nail file. Works great for doing it because it's a hard surface and you can get in between things. Okay, so when we go to sand this down, it's going to take a little bit for me to sand in about a day or so, because all these little bumps have to come off, and that takes a little bit of time. I'm going to wood burn the eyeball in, so let's do this. I'm going to start with this feathering here. We're just going to go down like so. And what I do is I put all the stop cuts in first. Okay? I put all the stop cuts in first. And if that tail's in the way, you just want to turn your carving around, okay, and take it from the other way. Because that tail's in the way, it's going to be a little harder to do that feathering and cut that out. And this is where power carving comes in real handy, folks. If you're interested in doing that, I'm strictly a knife person, and I know Jean is too, or knife and gouge, or whatever you want to call it. And the thing with that is you want to be real careful with. Okay, we're going to start taking this first feather out. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back here and I'm going to just chop that out. Now, one thing they do with feathering, real quick, if you have a grinder, what they'll do is they'll round off all the edges. I'm not going to round everything off. I'm just going to sand it off straight and then put my feathering in. I'm not doing this for any kind of competition or anything, but I want it to look half decent when I'm done, for sure. And then we're going to give it the illusion of all these other feathers with our wood burning. So we're going to take a little more time doing it and getting a better result because of it. So if this is taking a little longer than you like, you can just go ahead and paint it at this point after you put these feathers in, if you like. That's entirely up to you. I understand some people like projects to go pretty quick. This one's taking a little longer than I thought it would, but as I was thinking it over, I knew I wanted to do something a little different. Like I said, I never really know how a project's going to end until it's over with. Okay, so we have the one feather. I'm going to just show you how to do this side. I'm going to do the other side on my own while I'm off. So whatever we do on this side, you need to duplicate it on the other side, and then put the feathering in, like I said, from about midway here over. Okay, so this is how you put the feathers in. It's a tedious job, but the results are really nice if you have the patience to do it this way. And if you're wood carving, you probably do have the patience to do some of this. But what I was saying about power carving, you can do a lot of really fancy stuff that a knife really can't do, like smoothing out things and such. Okay, see how we have that layering? Now we're going to do one more here. And then when I'm done with this one, I'll do the rest offline. You want to go all the way down. Remember, this is the top one, so everything gets layered underneath it. Okay? Finish up your feet. Finish up the feathering on both sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and sand it. So the next time you see me, this is all going to be sanded and ready to burn. And then The reason I'm going to burn it too is because I think I looked at so many pictures about turkeys that it's hard to tell you exactly what colors they are, because if you do a wild turkey, they're very, very colorful, and we're not going to go to that extent. This is supposed to be something to match our little pilgrim, and it's becoming a little more than that, but that's okay. See how I'm layering this? And when you get over here to this point, like in a corner like this, all you do is go back and put your stop cut in a little bit deeper. Okay, and then you go back and then you cut it out. Alright folks, there's one thing I want to mention to you. If you're a new carver and you've joined Facebook, I've been talking to some new carvers. They're IMing me on Facebook and on Yahoo, and you know, in those basic two places. I have a few people doing that. And I want to tell you, if you're a new carver, real quick, if you'll send me your email on the shoot me an email, and on the subject line put new carver, and I'll know that you're a new carver. I'm going to make a page with all kinds of links to wood carving magazines, wood carving blogs. I'm going to include Jeans and mine in that, and some of the other people as well. I'm going to include where you can buy supplies, give you a couple of suppliers you can buy, and all that kind of stuff. So you're not going to be looking for where you can find this stuff. I'll have everything in an email, and then I'll just send it to you. And that way, if you need a glove, or you need a knife, or you need some supplies, or you want to learn something a little different, you can go to that email and you can click on any of those links, or type them in. Again, you can email me here at thecarverswoodshop@yahoo.com, and just put on the subject line new carver, and I'll know exactly what you want. As you want a list of different suppliers and different websites pertaining to wood carving. And some of you have found most of the sites. Some of you are so new to it that you really don't know where to turn for a glove and that kind of thing. So I'm doing this for the new carver, or old carvers alike. If you want one, just put new carver on the top as well. Put new carver but older after that, and I'll know exactly that you've been in carving for a while. And just shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to send you that information. I thought that might be easier than doing each one individually, or IMing me all the, me going back and forth and telling you the different websites. I can just do it in one letter, and then you can have it and use it and keep it as a reference. Okay folks, so thanks so much. We'll be back again, and when you see this little guy next time, he's going to be all sanded up. It might take me a day or so to get it done. Hopefully I'm going to try to get this done before Thanksgiving, but we'll see where we go from here. Okay folks, thanks again for your time, and be careful carving. We'll be back in a day or so. Bye bye.